or make you laugh, make you cry like Ain't Life Funny. Ugh.
So
I gotta keep it
first
pushing.
of all, let's recap. So this is going to be our NFL portion, guys. So we're to week. God damn it! Let me get this thing in front of me. So let's recap our week 6 picks first. So real quick, Aaron. Man, we watched the Cowboys and the Cardinals, and you've talked me into picking the Cardinals to win. I picked the score 42-21, and I was not far off.
Oh yeah.
You picked 38-24. You gave your guys a little more credit, but man, the Cowboys are looking like some. I mean, Dog Dick is not. He's just out there.
The Red Rocket, bro.
Why would you call? Like, no one said that. I never realized that was his nickname. The Red.
I mean,
Rocket.
he's been in your division for a decade. You didn't know that?
I don't know how my sick mind never put that together, but I'm calling Andy Dalton Dog Dick until he retires. So, Dog Dick is not looking good. Your team looked really just sad, honestly. Everyone just kind of looked sad. They looked good for like 2 minutes in the beginning of the game, and then it all went to shit. So,
I mean, it's like what I said, bro. Like, they realize that they're playing such a mediocre level that even if they have success, it's not going to matter. It's like, we ain't going to beat the Chiefs. We ain't going to beat the Seahawks when we need to. We're not going to beat any other team that's kind of good. So why are we still here other than to get a check? And it's just like, you can see that, bro. The team is trash. Like, I'm lost, bro. I am at a loss. Like, and then I have to pick this game this week, like the Cowboys and the Redskins. Like, so do you want a pile of shit or do you want a pile of animal shit? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, is one worse or better than the other? Like, I don't know. I'm just over it, bro. Like, I truly
honestly,
am at a loss.
You guys being able to beat anybody. You might be able to beat the Jets.
I mean, I was about to say, like, I feel like the Redskins are about to put it on. It's like, I'm not picking the Cowboys to win this game. So,
I'm gonna, you know what, dude? You know what? Man, Washington looks like shit, dude.
I know. Like that's what I'm saying.
Trash.
Who wins in the fight between the slug and the worm, man? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a fucking rap, dog.
I mean, I don't know, dude. I really don't. God, in Washington, Dallas. Man, flip a coin, dude. That's about where we're at with this.
Yeah,
I
man.
don't have a coin to flip. I'm gonna, I gotta pick Washington because you guys look like trash. Like, I would hope that you pick it up, but.
Well, the problem with Washington is that I think they're on like a third-string quarterback because I thought they were going to let Alex Smith play, but then the last game I saw, he wasn't playing. And that guy they have playing now is terrible, but the guy they had starting is terrible. So, like, they can't score. But they do have a defense compared to what the Cowboys have. Like, they can pass rush a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And after seeing what the Cardinals did to us where we can't block anybody, because all the Cardinals did last night was blitz. Like, they literally sent 5 people every time, and it was just like, Andy Dalton is not going to get out the way of this. He's not even recognizing that the blitz is there. Like, or if he is, they can't stop it, so it doesn't matter anyways. It was just like the scare. Like, I don't even know how you finished that game. Like, straight up, dude, like, if I was him, I would have been like, yo, take me out.
I literally just had it on. Like, I would look over and be like, oh, Andy Dalton's on the ground again. Okay.
Bro, they were blitzing the hell out of him, and it was working so good. Like, it was to the point where it was just like, this is crazy.
He took a shot early. Like, I think it was before the end of the first half where I was like, he ain't going to get up. Like, he took a straight blind shot. Like, picked up off the ground, pancaked, just completely fucked.
Did you see the one where he almost got the safety, but he somehow got out of that? It was like, bro, they twisted his leg almost totally around his body.
He literally twisted his body like 180 degrees more than you should be able to just to toss a ball away, basically.
Yeah, bro. It was just like, come on, man. This is just terrible, bro. And then Zeke Elliott's out there fumbling. I'm picking Redskins.
He was looking sad too, dude. He just looked like – I get that you're kind of disappointed this guy's not your quarterback, but you got to – if you're Zeke, you got to do it now. But
I
you
think that O-line is just so trash that, like, he's just tired, bro.
can't.
Like, I feel like he's just like, man, there's nowhere to even run, and everybody keeps saying I fell off. It's like,
Do you
I
think he
had a
gets
good
to the
line.
level like OBJ is right now, where he's just like, I want off this team, like you're wasting my prime years?
Hell no. He got his money. Like, he got
Yeah,
his money now. Like, I mean, it's not really him wasted. It's not really a waste of a prime year in the sense of, like, I'm getting paid, so I've already done what I needed to do. Like, once you get that second big contract, you know what I mean? Like, that's all you're going to get in the NFL. Like, you might get a third, but you have to be like a quarterback. Like, I don't think they give running backs that next contract. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I mean, he
So he's
got one.
already done what he's going to
He
do.
got it.
Yeah.
So it's like Le'Veon Bell. That's why he took the league minimum or whatever to go over to.
Yeah.
Like he already made that check, and like you said, he gets all of it or most of it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's to that point now where it's just like, I got guaranteed money, so I'm good, and then I just got to make smart investments now. Like, that's what football players got to do. It's like I need to go buy a car dealership or something, you know what I'm saying, and just fucking live it up.
Well, you know what, dude? Not done nothing but accurately pick Dallas and call every one of their foibles this year. I love that word, so I'm just going to try to use that a little more. I don't believe in them at all, but I am going to say it's at least somewhat close. So I'm just going to pick 14-10 Washington over Dallas.
You're going to give the
Washington's being
Cowboys 10
scored a
points?
touchdown. Maybe they get 9 out of like 3 field goals, but
That's what I was about to say. I mean, dude, trying to pick a score to me at this point is just frivolous because it's just like they're going to lose regardless. But I guess if I had to say anything,
isn't out of the question either.
I think that they are in Washington playing this game, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think it really matters, but because they just got their ass kicked so hard at home, and I feel like they just are over this season because they quit early on in that game, dude. Like, they were playing all right, and then when those fumbles happened, you just saw the whole team kind of give up. So, to me, the fact that they're capable of doing that, if they even get down a little bit, they're going to lose, and Andy Dalton's not going to move the ball. So, I'm saying 28-14.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm predicting ass whoopings.
Touchdowns? I don't think so.
Only reason why is because the Redskins suck. Like, so I think they can score on them potentially only out of like.
Who is their offensive weaponry? Like, who do they have?
That's what I'm saying. They're trash. That's what I'm saying. So like, what'll happen is that it'll be a bunch of turnovers probably both ways. Like maybe somebody on Washington will fumble and then we'll get a quick touchdown, but we'll be down by 2 touchdowns.
Dude, what the fuck happened to you guys?
I don't know, man. Like, I feel like the Eagles have a bunch of injuries.
Like, every fucking team is just a giant gaping asshole this year. They suck.
I mean, bro, like I said, I could kind of say Philly has a bunch of injuries, but I think Philly was losing because their coach makes stupid-ass decisions, dog. Like, run the ball, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's times where it's just like they put them in situations where they shouldn't be. And then Carson Wentz has no offensive line. So
I just think that what they also are doing is like they're counting on Carson Wentz pre him getting injured. And now I think he's just a little bit slower than he was. But in the NFL, if you're a couple steps slower than you were, you're going to get sacked.
Oh, yeah.
You know, he was never fast. He's not like Lamar Jackson where it's like you see him standing tall in the pocket, and then all of a sudden he's 10 yards downfield about to score a touchdown off of some draw.
Well, the other thing, too, is that the longer you stay in the league, they get more film on you. So it's like we know this is his strength, this is his weakness, this is what he likes to do, this is what he doesn't. So when they take away your strengths and then you have to, like, grow mid-game and people are trying to hit you and all that, like, it ain't a good look. And I think with him, I think you can see with Carson Wentz's face sometimes that he gets a little perturbed by the moment. Like, that's one thing I'll give Dak his credit for. Like, no matter what happens, he just goes and sits down and looks cool. Like, he don't look like he's mad or excited or anything. He's like, all right, whatever I got to do it. But you can see Carson Wentz sometimes look like the pressure's on him, and he's on the sideline looking like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, Aaron Rodgers does that shit too. Like, I've seen Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady. Like, when Tom Brady was in that Denver game and it was lighting his ass up, any quarterback would have looked like that then, though. But you could see Tom Brady was looking like, God damn, like Von Miller is a monster. I can't do shit.
To pivot to another game we're going to talk about in terms of A, teams getting tape on a quarterback, and B, quarterbacks looking sad and scared. The Steelers whooped the living piss out of the Browns.
Told you
And,
they would.
What
was that game score?
Skeptical of the team. I love the Steelers. They still haven't beaten a good team. So we beat the living shit out of the Browns. We picked this game both correctly. We both picked the Steelers to win. I picked a score of 35-30, and you picked a score of 36-38. And I think the score of the game was 38-7.
It was like 7. Yeah, I was about to say they didn't even score once, did they? They got destroyed.
That one, that was just a garbage touchdown. I mean, anything they got, we literally on both sides of the ball were just beating the living shit out of them. James Conner ran all over them. Baker Mayfield,
that's what it was, man. Y'all defense stopped the run.
But all they had to do was Baker Mayfield makes a pre-snap read of a defense, and they showed a certain defense, and as soon as they snapped the ball, they went to a different defense, and they just – that's all it takes to beat that kid. And I think everyone knows that now. So, I'm not going to go in on the Browns too much. I've done that to all my friends who are Browns fans personally and privately. So
you don't want to get it on wax?
It's just can anyone really be surprised? Like, they get all these weapons. They do all this shit. But the bottom line is everyone that's involved in that organization is just a loser.
Well, it's like I was telling you, bro. They got to Heinz Field and saw those yellow chairs, and even though they were empty, they were just like, damn, yo. Remember last time we was up here? And then the time before that, and the time before that? Like, they have, like, decades.
I'll give that kid credit. Like, he didn't have any time. Like, our defense.
Y'all ate them alive, bro. Well, once they stopped the run, that game was over. Like, I saw that early on. I was like, oh, Hunt is getting blown up. Like, it wasn't that they were just, like, stopping the run, they were hurting the running back. Like, they would tackle him and, like, bust his ass. And, like, I was like, oh, my God.
5 guys would fall on him and just, like, throw him into the ground. So,
they were punishing him, bro.
But all this being said, I don't want to go, like I said, we're going to try to make this one a short one. But, like, for the Steelers, do I love that they're 5-0? I love it. That's great. But they haven't beaten anyone. So, great. Week 6, love it. Week 7, we got to play the Tennessee Titans. And
y'all finally making that game up?
Yeah, this is the game. So they, they're looking good. Tannen's looking good. They always got Derrick Henry. That guy's a beast. That guy ran for like a 90-yard run, and he's basically a giant rhinoceros of a human being that can plow through anybody. But here's my thing. We can stop the run. Even though we did lose a huge weapon, we had a linebacker named Devin Bush. He's out for the season. And that guy's hard. That's like a Shazier type that he's so fast, it's kind of hard to replace him. But we'll see. I feel like everyone else in the defense is so good that maybe we can sort of not we can.
Well, that next guy, y'all have a team where the next man actually does step up too. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all backups actually play. You know what I'm saying?
We're deep at that position at least. We have some options, and I read up where we have a safety that's actually Marcus Allen's nephew, I think, or something, or son, and he's a safety, but they've been playing him at linebacker too, like a hybrid because he's kind of a bigger dude. So we'll see, man. But
so here's the question. Do we have to keep our scores from the first time we predicted this game? Do you even have that?
No, I don't even. I could probably find out. No, I don't even. I'd have to listen to it. I'm lazy, dude. I'm not doing that.
Oh, yeah, I feel you. Because I don't remember what I picked anyways, but now I do know what I want to pick this week. And this could be a time where I could get a little bit of separation from you because I know you're so high on your boys right now that you can't pick against them. I already can feel it. And because I used to live in Tennessee, in Nashville, I can't just shit on them dudes and be like, oh, man, I'm going to pick the Steelers, you know what I mean? So I'm going to say the Titans going to win this game. Now, the margin is where I'm getting a little foggy on because the thing about the Titans, man, is they ain't going to never give up. Like, they gonna run. They gonna do what they do. You know what I'm saying? It's just can the Steelers stop it. Yeah, exactly. So what I'm thinking, this gonna be one of them games that fuck everybody head up, and then it's gonna be panic and Steeler Nation afterwards. It's gonna be motherfucking 28-17 in a straight up unsuspected, like not even close type of thing though, where like y'all had to really try to do some shit and y'all almost came back, but y'all don't. heartbreaker, one of those. I hate to wish that on you because I'm glad to
Oh,
see you riding high. You know what I'm saying? I like seeing that your team's winning. You know what I'm saying? Like how you root for the Cowboys, I root for the Steelers, but I'm trying to win this pick'ems too.
it
And
is.
you know what I'm saying, show some love to my
Oh,
old
you know
city.
what?
So
First of all, fuck you for doing that. But man, dude, we already are trying to get separation. So just in terms of the game we're playing, this pick'em thing,
yeah.
I'm gonna pick the Steelers just to fuck with you anyway and go against you.
You can't not pick the
I
Steelers.
mean,
You
I
know
can't.
that.
I have to at least. I see. Here's what I worry about as a skeptical slash sort of superstitious fan. I'm worried that all this hatred that I've built up and bad will towards my team has sort of fueled their success. And the second I'm like, yeah, they're gonna win, that's gonna tank them. I'm gonna pick
You've
the
been saying they're
Steelers.
gonna win the whole year though. All year
Yeah,
you
but
picked them.
with the scout here, I don't know how good their defense is. I see they're like keeping up with teams, but Houston put up points on them to the point where they almost won. And we beat
Yeah.
Houston pretty easily, and their offense didn't look that great. So I think I'm positive about this game, dude. So I'm going to go with the Steelers.
Okay.
And I'm going to go with your score, but the Steelers winning it.
Okay. And I feel like that's very likely as well too. But the reason why I say that the
You know what?
Titans
I'm
might
going
pull this
to go
off.
a little bit different. I'm going to give them 18 points just to not completely
All right. All right. But yeah, only reason why I'm really riding with the Tennessee Titans is because I thought they were going to lose against Houston, bro. Because you saying that, yeah, the Steelers beat them, but that was like week 2, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that was a totally different Texans team.
Yeah, but Houston's
So,
defense seems like some shit, dude. I know they
I
got
mean, their
J.J.
offensive
Watt
line
and
is
a couple
trash.
other guys, but they look like some dog shit.
But here's the thing that sucks about this game is that it's strength on strength. Like, it's run game versus stopping the run. You know what I'm saying? So, how hard are y'all going to be trying to lick Derrick Henry? And then how hard is he going to be able to fight back on that? But I'm telling you, man, Titans show up everywhere they go to play. So, they've literally not, like, for, like, the last, like, 4 years that I've lived out there, I never saw them just get blown out. So, I mean, it's probably going to be close.
It is at Tennessee also, just so I don't know if that affects
Yeah.
the decision, but there it is.
It slows the field down. They got a slow field out there. It's very muddy. Just so people, I don't know if you know that, but they do have a muddy ass field.
I will say that I think this is the marquee game of the week.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what the other games are necessarily. I'm sure there's a couple other good ones, but as far as like classic NFL games, this seems like one of those. Like an old like Ravens Steelers game where it's just good defense versus like, I mean, we have a great offense too right now. They're kind of clicking a little bit, so I like to see that. Especially
that's what I worry about with y'all. Like I don't know y'all's.
They don't. There's not a lot of. We got a DK Metcalf type dude. I didn't realize how big.
He is good. Yeah, he is good. They call him Little Megatron.
It's Mapletron, bro. He's Canadian.
Yeah, there you go, Mapletron. Yeah, but I mean, he is good.
Chase.
But my thing is, he's still a rookie though.
Sounds like a rock star, Chase Claypool. Like a fucking action movie star or some shit.
But he is still a rookie, though. And I just feel like rookies are capable of, having that one game where they should have been there, but they weren't. And that's kind of what I'm thinking is going to happen with you guys. And y'all just, be close to doing stuff all day, but it just doesn't pan out perfectly.
Yeah.
I think that, you know what I mean? That's what I'm banking on.
Like, you can see what I said. I could see the Titans lighting us the fuck up. Because the one thing I don't like that they have is Tannehill has a good deep ball. And
they got some receivers, bro.
Our secondary, they got that Brown dude, A.J. Brown.
Yeah, man.
That guy is fast, and they got a couple other dudes. And, our secondary, looked pretty good against Baker Mayfield. But I honestly, I know Tannehill's better than Baker Mayfield. So, it could be one of those games where we light them up and everybody does their job. But it could also be one of those Steelers games where every time somebody throws a deep ball, it's, a 60-yard completion, and we're just getting trashed on the whole game. So
Well, what I like about both these teams is they both do what I wish my team would do is y'all team is optimistic, bro. I mean, like opportunistic, where it's like if something happens, y'all take advantage of that. That's what y'all did to the Browns all last week, where it was just like, oh, you kicked a short punt, we're gonna run it down your throat and you score again, and then like, oh, we got a pick, we're gonna score again off that. Like it was just like everything that you would hope, and that's how Titans play too, bro. If they get a turnover, they be trying to put some points on the board. You know what I'm saying? So
I just like
it's gonna be
our
an interesting
offensive
game.
coordinator finally has some nuts. Because usually the Steelers, it's like draw play, fucking try to do a bullshit ass wide receiver screen or something, and then 3 and outs. And now he said like somehow I don't know if Ben Roethlisberger's insisting on it or our offensive coordinator's just like okay fuck it, open it up, but they're actually airing the ball out quite a bit. I mean that's all they really did. They just picked on the Browns have this D-back named Denzel Ward, I think, who's supposed to be kind of good. He got straight trashed on the whole game. Like, every time they could, they just aired the ball out over his head.
Well, I wanted to say this on there, and then we can kind of wrap it up, too, if you want. But I noticed that Ben Roethlisberger is on point this year, bro. I saw that in that game, and y'all are going to beat the Ravens, bro. If y'all's defense is playing like they're doing, Lamar Jackson, he still has a lot to learn where – I think that's what I'm saying. Like he's still learning that hard part of being a quarterback, and he's focusing on like running. Like he has so talented that it's hard sometimes to make yourself do other things. You know what I mean? It's like if you're LeBron, you can dunk all the time. So it's like, why would I work on my 3-pointer? So with him, it's like I can just take off. Like I don't need to throw that bomb, and I think that's kind of messing him up a little bit. But y'all can definitely beat them, bro.
I mean, I feel like what happens with the Ravens with us now, where we're at today, is that we could win or lose the game. Like it could. I feel like we're probably going to split 2 games with them. We haven't played them yet,
right?
And I feel like Lamar Jackson's so talented, he could probably single-handedly just win a game off of sheer will, bootlegging and shit. But bottom line, I agree with you. Usually, I'm sort of down on Ben Roethlisberger, but he's just kind of a prima donna type dude. It just seems like if he wants to be in a bad mood or sort of have some lame excuse as to why he didn't play well, he takes that opportunity. But this year, he seems like he has like a good attitude, and he's also on point with the throws. Like
he didn't play last year, right?
No,
he got hurt last year
immediately. But like his throws, like he got elbow surgery, he got that Tommy John shit, and I was like, I don't know if that works the same for a football player, but I mean, he looks crisp right now. He's definitely making some good-ass throws. So.
Well, what it is, when you sit out a whole year like that and you're like a player like him, you want to play again. Like, you miss it, you know what I'm saying? I think that's what kind of shows this year. It kind of seems like he's more excited to be there. Because I feel you too, man. Like, he used to kind of like Aaron Rodgers, where he'd be like, well, the receivers weren't catching the ball, getting open and shit like that.
It's like, dude, shut the fuck. Just say, it's my fault. You're the quarterback. It is what it is.
Exactly.
Like if I was a quarterback like him, I'd be like, I won 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah, I mean, you have nothing
to suck my dick. Right. Like I feel like he's still not respected as much as some quarterbacks, but as far as like the older people, like quarterbacks in the league, he's definitely up there. I know like Russell Wilson's above him. He's younger, and I mean Lamar Jackson and like Mahomes are there too, and some people would say they're better than him, but I feel like in terms of a veteran quarterback who can win games and has statistically won shit tons of games everywhere, he's there. He hasn't dropped off like Phillip Rivers or like, I mean, Eli's not even in.
What's the mark? The mark to me is when you get multiple different sets of receivers and you still keep producing. Because some quarterbacks, once they lose that guy, that nice receiver, like that's what Deshaun Watson's going through in Houston. He lost Hopkins, and now it's like, shit, man, like this is way harder than I realized. But like he's literally had like generations of receivers where it was like, I had Plexico, I had Hines Ward, they were beasts. Now I got Antonio Brown, I'm still a beast. You know what I'm saying? Now I got this new kid, I'm beasting with him. Like Aaron Rodgers, I give him credit on that too. He's had mad different receivers, Brett Favre, and they all kept producing. You know what I'm saying? But some quarterbacks aren't like that. You know what I mean? Like I don't think Matt Ryan is that good if he didn't have Julio Jones, because he's always got a double team. You know what I'm saying? So when that double team isn't there and you just got to deal with the regular dudes, you look very normal. You know what I'm saying? Like a regular quarterback. So We'll see. It's gonna be interesting, but yeah, man. I find it funny. Neither one of us want to predict a close game, because I think that's really what's gonna happen. It's gonna be like a 21-20 type of game. But I want to see Tennessee just go in there and flourish. So that's why I'm saying that.
I feel like you have to add points to whatever you think would normally happen because it's just like that's where the league's at. It's just more happening. So I'm gonna stick with that. God bless you, Steelers. Please don't fuck me like I know you want to. I feel it coming on. I feel a slap in the face, but you know what? I'm just gonna go out this week and support. I love you, Mapletron. Please guide us the promised land over these guys.
He's Canadian Mapletron.
No, dude.
That's fucking hilarious.
That's a dangerous team, bro.
That's why I'm saying that y'all gonna lose though, man. I feel like it's too much. Like the Steeler Nation will go crazy if you guys are 6-0. I just think that y'all don't need to be doing.
I'll drink all the
come back to earth.
If they beat Tennessee. If they beat Tennessee, that's like one of the good teams. If they do that, then I'm gonna feel real good about my team.
Well, here's the thing: Tennessee has beaten better teams than y'all because they beat the Colts.
Oh yeah, I mean they are a better team, and they have I like the way Vrabel coaches more than Tomlin. Tomlin's good, but I feel like some of his coordinators, they got some fuckity plans sometimes where I don't get it.
Maybe.
Please.
But yeah, Vrabel, man, I do. Vrabel is one of them.
Combine all love.
Yo, Vrabel looked like he just put a toilet in before every game. Like he one of them dudes. Like he did like 300 pull-ups, and then like his wife made him build a new wall, and then he comes to the game, coaches.
Like smokes a butt like right before he's like, all right, guys, let's do this. Like,
right, drunk a sixer.
Like an athletic dude, but he just looks like a refrigerator delivery dude or some shit.
Oh man, he looks like a construction worker, bro. That just is cock diesel, and it's just like, bro, did you just lay a whole brick, like a whole ton of cement over there next to the stadium? Like, yeah, man, they said they needed help in the parking lot, man. So I just went out there real quick and showed them what to do. Fuck it.
How did you lift all these? I was supposed to get help with this brick, bro. What the?
He's like, man, anybody tell you take all these bricks up to the top of the stadium? God damn it! Like, hey, man, I seen y'all needed a new foundation over here and shit. I'm just trying to build the structures up tight now. I mean, it's like, Ray, go coach the game. Like, oh, they got it, man. It's cool. Like, hey, I'll be down
somebody
there.
Open this walnut and he just puts it in between his bicep real quick. There you go.
It's like that fucking old school Coke commercial. What was that, Mean Joe Green, when the dude throws the jersey at him and shit? It's just
Thanks, like Mean Joe. I always thought that was fucked up though, because it's like he just threw a sweaty ass, nasty ass jersey on some poor ass. I mean,
that's game worn, bro. That's money, dude. That's money, bro. That's game worn jersey, dude. And you get them to sign it.
That commercial back then was like, hey, thanks, Mean Joe. Now it's like some kids like eBay, like.
Oh hell yeah! I always think that it's
dollars off this shit.
When you talk about game worn jerseys, I just always see like some super fan wants that so they can just smell the sweat of some dude's butt, and it's just like they're just like
they'd buy a jock strap if they could, bro.
They're fucking Jeffrey Bloom and what's that dude Tooman's beating off with it, just like like oh yeah, LeBron.
Give me Eli's jock from that Super Bowl where he threw that one pass to Tyree.
What if that dude Jeff was just fucking like sniffing draws and shit while he was on
He probably is, dude. He's beating off a Zoom call, dude.
Oh god.
What's up, Aaron? I've been beating off this whole time, so just to prove that Cuban couldn't handle it.
Oh man.
I'm covered right now, dude. If I stood up, it would just be.
Oh Jesus! You just have the most regular nut face ever. Like your nut face is nothing. You just don't make an expression at all.
No,
like
I waited till the end.
Oh God! What's that shit? I just came. Was that Dane Cook shit or whatever it was? Oh man! But yeah, bro. We good. Once we get to talking about dicks and butts and y'all, that's how you know the show's about to end.
Man, that's the whole show period. But just to recap, you picked. Obviously, we're picking Washington over Dallas. You picked Tennessee.
You can pick the Cowboys.
Steelers. We're locked up right now. our records
Matt,
for
let
the
me
pick'em is
just
9-2. So whoever
Matt, why don't you
wins,
just pick the Cowboys? Because then you could get even more separation and get the pain of
yeah,
watching me take an L from watching my team win. Why doesn't that just
yeah,
sound like a great idea? You
I,
can't lose, bro. So it's literally a coin toss, man. But if you do lose, then and then the Steelers lose, then you go down too. So I mean, something to think about. Something to think
I
about.
like common sense, Aaron. I'm not one to buy into this. So
Hey man, I'm trying to put that Vegas in your blood, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you just got one more spin, baby.
when we're
Come on
locked
now.
up last game, that's when I go crazy. I just start picking to be picked.
Well, I'm not
Listen,
picking the Cowboys anymore this season, as far as I know, because looking at their schedule, after this game, I think they played Philly. I don't think they're going to win that. And then they play the Ravens, and then they play like the Steelers. It's just going to be an ass whooping after ass whooping. So, even in the Cowboys Steelers game, I wish I could pick them. I'm not picking them to beat the
dude.
Steelers. just so you know, I'm not picking them to beat the Steelers.
Well, wait, dude. You might change your tune. I think you will. But for now,
Oh,
we're gonna
the
stick
Red
with
Rockets
this.
Dog Dick's
Dog
gonna
Dick
do it,
gonna
man.
pull out that dog dick arm and just start throwing beans, dude.
Oh man.
Dog
Well,
dick.
I'll believe it when I see it, man.
All right, bro. Well, everyone, thanks for listening. This has been week 28, Aaron. Tell everybody goodbye.
Peace, and we have a world tour coming soon to all our fans out there. I'll see you soon, white bitches.
Yeah.